So the first point you made about it being a risk, I definitely agree with that. When I first joined, in my mind, I was like, well, I could be in a job for 3 months because there's absolutely no job security here.
Yeah.
Because at the moment we're not making any money. Like everything depends on the product going well.
Yeah.
But I think from me being an employee and you being a founder, what we also have to take into account is that I'm 22. At the time I was 21.
Yeah.
It was my first ever job. So for me, it wasn't a big risk because I didn't have much to lose.
Yeah.
And the potential for joining a startup and being the 4th or 5th employee in a company rather than going wherever and being the 1000th employee, the potential for me to have a great career from that was outweighed the risk of it not going well.
Yeah, not all startups are equal as well. You know, you have to, I would imagine as an employee or somebody looking to join a startup, you do need to do your vetting and your research to some extent, just to know, like, you know, where is the money actually coming from? You know, how much runway do we actually have? You know, what is the safety? You know, what is the structure? You know, because I remember when you just joined, your expectation was that there's like basically zero structure. Like, you know, we just come in and just we try and figure it out.
Yeah.
When in reality, the way we were set up, the fact that we failed once already, but we kind of came back with the same people and stuff like that. We had a lot of stuff figured out already, so there was a structure. So I think, you know, in the environment that you came in, it wasn't as early stage startup-y as some early stage startups would be. Because I think when you're saying early stage, you know, that's like, you know, just being in somebody's basement or just being in coffee shops and just trying to figure it out.
So the first time I ever spoke to you was over the phone.
Yeah.
Just initially trying to get my opinion on the job.
Yeah.
And when you said it's 2 people working in an office in Manchester, and the way you were talking, I thought, okay, you must have maybe graduated a year ago.
Yeah.
I didn't have the impression that it would be such a kind of professional, everyone knew what you were doing, and also you had kind of this long-term plan.
Yeah.
And it wasn't just you were making it up as you went along.
Yeah.
And like this frantic energy, it was more kind of planned out. And I suppose that's my impression of a startup before I joined compared to now is completely different.